And first of all, I want to say thank you for watching this video and watching previous ones if you've seen them. In this way, you do support me a lot and give me huge motivation and support to continue and to develop my quite modest but still perspective skills. My film photography journey takes place from 2012, that's more than 10 years ago, and OMG, someone might think I've already become a pro in it, but unfortunately not. I'm still a beginner, I'm still learning and looking for my personal style, my personal vision in film photography. And today I want to share my story, how did I start, why did I abandon, and how I photograph and film nowadays. I even remember that day when I first tried taking pictures on film camera. My friend Erica kindly gave me her camera and briefly instructed me how to use it. Actually, everything I needed to do was just to press the button and that's all, but to me that seemed so complicated and so serious, you know, because when you shoot on digital camera you actually don't care about how many shots have you done, because anyway you can delete everything you disliked and your camera won't be super upset about it. And you cannot say the same about film because as one great photographer said, don't waste words or film. The first roll spoiled by me was made through Japanese camera Yashica with 50mm lens. At that time I studied in St. Petersburg and I admired and still admire that city a lot and wanted to reflect it through the photos which I've done. And to be honest, I still love that shots and they're highly valuable to me because I don't know how that happened, but this footage is the only digital memory I have from that period. Despite quite nice result, I abandoned film photography for more than 10 years and only last year I restarted it again. And as long as I'm not looking for an easy way, I made quite an unusual choice. That was a medium format camera, which is similar to Rolleiflex, but it's the Soviet one. It's quite complicated in using it because you have to measure ISO manually and set the exact numbers. Also, it has very complicated focusing system. Even with my quite sharp vision, I had issues with focusing at that exact dot which I wanted to focus on. But you know that you can also turn it into your advantage, saying like, I'm an artist, I just see like that, that's all. I think film photography makes you more mindful about what exactly do you want to photograph, how exactly and which exact settings do you want to make, because when you shoot on digital camera you have multiple options and you can retry and also you see straight away what you're taking pictures of. With film it's absolutely different. First, you have no idea how it will look like when it's already scanned, and that makes you super responsible, makes you think more and do more efforts, teaches you how important your efforts are if you want to have a good result. The film for that medium format camera has only 12 frames, and can you imagine how restricted that makes you and also nervous? So I learned a lot from that experience and was quite happy with the result. But after 2 rolls something went wrong and the camera got spoiled. It overexposed a few other films, and of course that brought me huge disappointment and I got very upset because there was one special film from a special vacation and special photos on it. But that's life, that's experience, and we also need to be prepared that yes, some shots will be spoiled, some films will be overexposed, and we cannot do anything to it. We can only try harder and do it again over and over again until we receive the result we're looking for. So apart from all of that film philosophy, I want to share with you my recent experience with the new film vintage camera. And I already tested it yesterday during a walk in the central streets of Moscow. And as long as wasting 36 frames is not a big deal for me, I already made them all, and they are even scanned, so ready to share. So let's see what I ended up with. I'm not sure if you can hear me well. I'm currently in my office and made a couple of photos with my colleagues and on my own, just for the memory, because I'm quitting this place and I want some nice memory to be left about the brand I used to work in. I appreciate that experience, and I'm very excited to see how my life will change in nearest future. Few words about the camera. It's Kodak KB10 and I got it from the vintage shop which sells vintage cameras, and actually I came to buy another one, but the film I brought wasn't matching that camera, so they offered me this one for a very good price, and I thought, why not? It's quite simple, very basic. But the disadvantage is that you need to scroll manually. It has the manual scroll for pictures you make. Each time you need to scroll it, but in everything else it's super easy. And I'm not the big specialist in film cameras and generally in technologies, so even to me it was quite simple to use. So that's how it looks. It's very light, it's very small, very comfy to hold, and seems like I'm in love with it.